thank you very much. Just want to say thank you for putting on such a fantastic event. And more importantly, an enormous thank you to all of the entrepreneurs that have come here today. MMC is truly delighted to be able to present ourselves to you, the entrepreneurs. As Linus said, it really is you that are the rock stars, and we are very, very lucky to be able to work with you on that journey. It is the entrepreneurs that are at the core of what we do. We like to work with fantastic founders and teams to help them to build companies over a long period of time. But who are we? Who is MMC? And what do we look for in our investments? So we're a UK-based, active, well-funded, early-stage investor. This year, we've been lucky enough to invest in 6 to 8 new companies. We have 31 companies in our portfolio, and that spans across a range of different industries. What we like to do is invest in teams who are genuinely passionate about their cause, and they're using data, software, or the internet to disrupt the status quo. This can be improving customer experience, it can be improving efficiency, or it can be creating a brand new market that didn't previously exist. But generally, it is using those building blocks to do that. A few of the examples of companies that we've recently invested that we believe are helping to do that is Appear here, founded by a fantastic 22-year-old founder, Ross, who is trying to change the way we use space. For example, they have pop-ups in Old Street Station, space that was never used before and which is now a vibrant and active commercial centre. Or Obelix, a supply chain finance provider who is helping small businesses access affordable finance. Those problems that you face day to day, Obelix is trying to solve. They want to work with you. Or Gusto, which is helping on a more day-to-day basis. They're a food box company, and they have a vision to allow everybody to eat healthily and discover new recipes. In terms of stage, we like to think about ourselves as fairly stage agnostic. We look for companies that have good commercial traction or early commercial traction. We're happy to invest extremely early. In terms of check size, we started about 200,000, going up to about 4 million in the first round. We view this as a journey, so even at that stage, we think about the longer-term capital need that you will have and whether it's us that can support it or introducing you to other people if that's the appropriate situation. But as with all things, we often get overexcited, we often break our own rule books, and we end up going earlier or just investing in a team, a person, an idea. A great example of that is Small World. This is a global money remittance transfer business that we incubated in the MMC offices. It was literally one guy, an idea, and they sat in the office for 6 months a year. That business, 10 years later, is transacting £1 billion worth of transactions a year and is still very happily in our portfolio. We know this is a long game, and that's why, to us, relationships are important. We believe that we are deal makers, but we genuinely believe that we're in there because we want to help you build really valuable companies. And that to do that, we need to be honest and straightforward, and that means talking straight, even when it might not be a positive message. That we will help in all the ways we can, whether that's helping you get ready for another investor pitch, whether it's introducing you to our network, or whether it's just being there when you've had a tough day and need somebody to talk to. But in terms of how we evaluate new opportunities, as many people have said, this is a relationship game. And team and founders are the #1 thing that we look for. We really need to feel that you're trying to disrupt it, that you're passionate about the cause. But it isn't just the team. It isn't just the founders. It's the team as well. There is nothing more exciting or satisfying as an investor when you go into a company a year later, having done the seed round early, and you find that intern who was there at the start, very passionate, is now running marketing and doing a great job. That's a company we want to back. It's a company that genuinely has built a culture where everybody is looking for success. And the second is solving big problems. I think it's been talked about, but actually solving a problem that exists, that's large, that creates or is in a large market, is important. That goes to keeping the team motivated, to getting the best people in that team and helping to build towards it. If it's small, ultimately it's going to be difficult to do that. So that is sort of an important factor to us. And the third is execution and data-driven. Lots of people have great ideas. It takes more than that to put them into action. If you have any of those, 2 out of 3, we would love to speak to you. And thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much.